Jeffrey Lionel Dahmer, also known as the Milwaukee Cannibal or Milwaukee Monster, was an American serial killer and sex offender who murdered and dismembered 17 young men and boys between 1978 and 1991. His crimes included necrophilia, cannibalism, and the preservation of body parts, making his case one of the most infamous in U.S. criminal history. Early life: born May 21, 1960 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Dahmer was a shy and isolated child. After his parents' troubled marriage and divorce, his behavior became more erratic. He developed an early fascination with dead animals, which foreshadowed his later crimes. First murder, 1978. Just after high school, Dahmer committed his first murder at age 18. He picked up hitchhiker Stephen Hicks, 18, lured him to his house, bludgeoned him with a dumbbell, and dismembered his body. Dahmer buried the remains in his yard. After this, he enlisted in the Army, but was discharged due to alcohol abuse. Hiatus and escalation, 1980s. For nearly a decade, Dahmer committed no confirmed murders. In 1987, he killed again, Stephen Tuomi, in a Milwaukee hotel room. From this point, his murders became more frequent. He often lured men to his apartment with promises of money or alcohol in exchange for posing for photographs. He then drugged, strangled, and dismembered them. Methods and motives. Dahmer's crimes were driven by a desire to control and keep his victims permanently. He performed disturbing acts such as necrophilia with corpses, cannibalism, consuming parts of some victims, preservation, keeping skulls, skeletons, and organs as trophies, experiments, drilling holes in victims' skulls, and injecting chemicals in attempts to create zombies who would remain alive but submissive. Arrested but released, 1991 incident. In May 1991, 14-year-old Konorak Synthesomphone escaped Dahmer's apartment, drugged and injured. Neighbors called police, but Dahmer convinced officers the boy was his adult lover. Police returned the child to Dahmer, who killed him shortly after. This mishandling later caused public outrage. Capture, July 22, 1991. Dahmer was finally arrested when Tracy Edwards, a 32-year-old man, escaped his apartment and flagged down police. Officers found disturbing evidence inside Dahmer's apartment: a refrigerator containing human heads and body parts, freezers with organs and flesh, photos of dismembered victims, tools, chemicals, and skulls kept as trophies. Trial and conviction. In 1992, Dahmer was charged with 15 counts of murder. He later admitted to 17. His defense argued insanity, citing his compulsions and rituals. However, psychiatrists testified he knew his acts were wrong. The jury found him sane and guilty on all counts. He was sentenced to 15 consecutive life terms, later adding another in Ohio. Imprisonment and death. Dahmer was sent to Columbia Correctional Institution in Wisconsin. He expressed some remorse, even requesting a Bible and baptism. On November 28, 1994, he was beaten to death in prison by fellow inmate Christopher Scarver, who claimed God told him to kill Dahmer and another prisoner. Legacy and impact. Dahmer's crimes shocked the world due to their brutality and bizarre nature. His case raised questions about police negligence, the failures of the justice system, and how someone could evade capture for so long despite repeated warning signs. His story continues to fascinate and horrify through documentaries, books, and dramatizations,